What's going on, Scorpio? How are you? Scorpio, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for all of your likes and your shares and your love that you send. Like, thank you guys so much for all of the time and your patience. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get right into your message. As you can see from the title, we're here to see if you kind of involved yourself with the spring fling or if this person is going to be the real thing. Okay, it's springtime and love is in the air, so let's see how some of these budding relationships are gonna work out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Scorpio sun, moon, rising, and Venus, maybe even a cross watcher. We're going to go ahead and start with the romance angels just to get an overall gist of the connection between you and this person. All right. I know we're already like a couple of weeks into spring, so some of you may have already met this person. Some of you may be meeting this person soon. Let's go ahead and get a couple more shuffles and then we will see what our message is. All right, our first card here is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I like that energy a lot, Scorpio, okay? Because this is telling me here that this person more than likely is definitely going to be someone that you would like to be around. Someone more ideal, someone that's actually going to fit the description of what you have been really asking for. All right, and well, better yet, fit the description of what you need, not necessarily what you've been asking for. But this person is going to be someone that you're definitely going to like your soul is going to be attracted to this person. Okay, your calling and your soulmate. I feel like there's two people here in this card, so there's like both of you, right, have been really manifesting and visualizing you know this this new love for yourselves. And the great thing is that I just definitely feel like this spring is gonna bring you guys together. Okay, or you might have already met this person. All right, but yeah, Scorpio, you definitely have been doing a lot of spirit work. And when I say spirit work, I just mean really like you've been just doing a lot of work on your own spirituality. Like I said, you've been praying. You've been writing down things in your journal, things that you want to manifest. About your partner, and that energy is being listened to. Okay, you're definitely calling in your soulmate that way. Both of you are. So let's go ahead and get one more shuffle, and then we'll get some supporting energy here from signs from spirit. All right. We have songs, information. Oh, wow. I feel like a very creative vibe with this, Scorpio, is what I'm sensing. Okay. I feel some sort of like collaboration. All right. And the funny thing about it is that I just it's a collaboration in a very creative way, Scorpio. I get the sense here is like maybe there's going to be just some sort of song, or there's going to be some sort of art, or just something that really comes from the heart that's going to express like how you feel. Okay, and it could be both of you, or it could be coming from either side of you. But it definitely goes well with calling in your soulmate, because this is how you're doing it. For some of you, you're writing these songs, not knowing that you're writing out what you're calling for in that music. Okay, some of you, even if it's not even songs, right? I mean, that's what this says, songs. But even if it's not even songs, even if you're just like, writing whatever, or in some whatever you do creatively, okay, it is the very thing that actually puts the energy into the universe in the first place for it to come back to you. Okay? And the both of you are doing that. And that's so beautiful. Let's go ahead and get some more cards out on the table. We're going to look at some more individual energies. All right? So let's go ahead and get a couple of good shuffles. All right, let's get one more. Just feel one more. All right, let's get one card for each side, Spirit, please. All right. So our first card that we have is Patience. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for that card. The next card that we have is Mute. Interesting energy, Scorpio. Interesting. So, as I look at the cards here, this card here for Patience. So there's one person here that definitely feels as though, or actually has been exercising patience. Maybe there's one person here who has been like very single for a long time. Okay. And I mean, maybe not even that much of a long time. Maybe they have been dating around. Maybe they've been, you know, entertaining people, but I don't really necessarily think that that person has really invested a lot of energy and a lot of, you know, energy. They haven't really invested a lot of energy in those relationships because it's just not what they're looking for. It's not what they want. They're getting with this person, right? Someone is getting with, you know, people they're dating and they're entertaining, but it's not what they really ultimately were trying to call in. It's not what they're ultimately, you know, feel connected with. All right? At least until now. Okay? But this person here is coming from a different energy, okay? I feel like this person here definitely has a lot to express. However, this person feels very, as the card would say, mute, okay? They feel unseen. They feel unheard, okay? Like just a shell or like a placeholder of a person, all right? Like they don't have a face, they don't have a presence, or they didn't have a presence. Whether that was just in past relationships or whether that's just how they felt about just life in general. Like they just felt invisible, okay? But however, they do want love and they do yearn for that love, and they have been calling in that, they have been manifesting it because they've been wanting it very, very bad. This is probably the person who is very, very you know, artsy, you know. I just get the feeling that there's just one person in particular here, especially now that I see it, it makes a lot more sense. This person has probably been forced into being such an introvert because they're, you know, they feel like they're not valued, that all they do is sit there and, you know, is just like create content, whether it's songs or whatever. Okay? But secretly, they're putting the information to what they're calling out for within that art. While this person is manifesting it through patience and, what's the word I want to say? If you want to look at it from a more like churchy aspect, being that this is kind of like a church dress that she's wearing. If you want to look at it from like a churchy aspect, someone here, okay, Ah, there it is. Celibacy. Thank you. Whew. Is that churchy? I don't know. Well, anyway, celibacy. Someone is being very celibate. Like I said, they're dating, they're entertaining, but they're not necessarily, you know, going all the way as far as being in a relationship with someone or even sexually. While this person just wants to be seen and they just want to be understood and they just want to be heard. Oh my God. This is gonna come together so beautifully. I can just already see it. It's gonna come together beautifully. But let's go ahead and pull some tarot to clarify, because it comes together so sweetly, so innocently. And at this point, we can just hope for the best, right? But let's go ahead and pull some tarot and actually see how things could possibly shape up here. Let's get, I'm hearing two. Let's get two more shuffles. All right. Spirit, could you please clarify patience? May I have two cards to clarify patience? Thank you. So the first card that we have is Two of Cups. Oh, and the next card that we have is Judgment. Okay. Let me clarify this mute card, please, with two cards. All right. And the cards that we have here are the Four of Cups and the King of Wands. Okay. So, listen, what I feel here is with this person here who's been very patient, who's been very, reserved, right? Who's been very conservative, even possibly. I feel like this person, with their cards being the Two of Cups and the Judgment card to clarify, what I'm getting here is that this person has identified that, all right, listen, like, okay, they see it. They see the spark. They see the connection. They see the union. They've identified it, right? And with the Judgment card, it's like they're even just going over things with a fine-tooth comb. Like, okay, is this person really is this person really what I've been calling for? Is this person really could possibly be my soulmate, right? Like they're studying it. you know, they just want to make sure, okay, before they actually give their everything, before they actually commit and fall into this union. They just have to give everything a once over. And I mean, it's just really possibly just really the way they've been treating anybody that they've been, interacting with over, the past few months or years even, right? This is how this person has been treating things. Okay. This person has been like, all right, I see that this union is budding. So let me go ahead and actually really like take a look at everything here and see if this is what I really want. I feel like this is the stage this person is in right now. Okay. Now the person here has the Four of Cups and and they also have the King of Wands. So I really feel like this person, this person I feel like they are possibly like, I don't want to say like fresh out of another relationship. It could possibly be that way. This person here is. There may be some of you who are experiencing that. If not, though, this person here is possibly someone who is, like I said, either just fresh out of a relationship or, they've been single for a minute too and they just kind of feel overlooked. Either way, whether they've been single or whether been in the relationship, they either way have felt overlooked. Okay. And that's what that Four of Cups comes from. It almost kind of feels like this person is like, they feel like either being with someone or not being with someone has made them miss out on certain opportunities for love. right? Because some person can't necessarily, like someone is missing out on how special that they are because they aren't really willing to see them, okay? They're not turning around to see them. They know that that person's there, but they're not really turning around to see them. And the King of Wands is letting me know that this person here is definitely already like, okay, listen, you know, I actually know what my worth is, and I'm going to go ahead and, go where people respect my worth. Okay, I'm going to go where people actually look up to me. Like I know what to do. This person, actually, I feel like this person, in a, like, okay, I feel like there's some sort of like self-expression goal. Okay, like that King of Wands is the person who actually, like, after all the songs have been written, after all the poetry and art has been written or drawn or whatever, right? Like this King of Wands energy is this person that's like, all right, you know what, I'm a post this, I'm a put this out to the masses. I'm gonna, you know what, they don't want to see me, or people don't want to see me, okay, I'm gonna be seen. you know I'm gonna be seen, and I'm gonna be admired. And I really feel like that's what the plan is, right? Well, I won't say the plan, but that's what ends up happening here, is that whoever this person is, like, I feel like they release their art, they release some sort of self-expression, and then that is what actually gets them heard. That's what actually gets them a little bit of attention. Not that they're trying to do it for clout or anything, not that they're clout chasing, but it's like they're, I mean, they probably thought nobody would see it anyway, right? And so then they put this stuff out, they put this information out, and then now they become seen, they become, you know, admired. Okay, you are probably the one that saw it. I feel like you may have been someone who has over, I say you, but this person probably could have been someone who has overlooked this person, before. And then now, they're putting out things, they're putting out, expressing themselves more, they're, talking more, they're interacting with other people more because, they're not being seen at home. So they're interacting with other people more, by getting their art out there. And that actually puts them on your radar. So let's take a look under the deck, see how this all shapes out. All right. So we've got the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and then the Five of Swords. Okay, Scorpio. So, yeah, I said this would come together beautifully, right? But as far as how it ends up, all right, it doesn't have to be bad. But what I do see is I don't necessarily see anything really long term with this one either. Okay. So, and I say either because I feel like there's someone who is really, you know, just really want someone to be the one. They want someone to be the one, right? But they want the right one to be the one. And I think that the fact that this other person actually had to kind of, you know, kind of publicly broadcast themselves just to be noticed, right? It kind of makes this person feel as though, well, you know what? You never really saw me anyway. You never really saw me in the first place. With the Two of Wands here, with this Two of Wands energy, yeah, there's again this two energy right there too. But with that Two of Wands energy, I do feel like, you know, yeah, the both of you are kind of going back and forth here with the option of one another. Like I said, one person is very much like, okay, is this person really the one this time? Is this person really the one this time? And the other person is like, you know what? I really could have been the one, but you didn't see me the first time. I had to, kind of do something a little bit extra. But now you missed out. That's where that, yeah, that four, yeah. And then the Eight of Cups is just letting me know here that I just feel like, yeah, ultimately with the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Swords, you know, it's going to come together nice. It's going to look nice in the beginning, but I just definitely feel like it's probably not going to last in a romantic way. Okay. This is probably going to be more of somebody that you can have on a more of a friendship level. And it's not because, you know, there isn't any attraction there, but I just feel like as far as it's, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen here because this person wants to feel valued from jump. They don't want to feel overlooked. They want to feel like, oh, you noticed me the first time, you know? And this person is definitely, the other person is definitely saying, okay, well, you know what? Listen, yeah, I overlooked you the first time, but now you are back on my radar. Okay. But ultimately, here with the Eight of Cups, I just feel like this person gets to the point to where it's like, you know what? Maybe this person isn't worth it like they thought they were. Or, and I'm not trying to devalue the other person. I'm just saying, you know, as far as to them. I mean, I don't know. It's like there's attraction. There's definitely attraction physically, but I don't see it romantically. I don't see compatibility romantically. I see disagreements and fights, and in the end, this person just kind of ends up feeling like they've always felt, kind of overlooked. Yeah, it kind of ends up being a little very, like it starts sweetly. It starts looking really nice because it's like you really want this to be the one. Both of you do. But at the end of everything, you just kind of really see that there's just not a lot of compatibility here. Let's go ahead and roll some dice. Okay, so we have South Node. All right, South Node, the number 5, and the zodiac sign of Pisces. Okay. Um, South Node, the number 5, and the zodiac sign of Pisces. When I look at this, what I'm really feeling like here is okay. So yeah, this is definitely with that South Node energy properly. I just really feel like this is definitely karmic. Okay, but it's not necessarily karmic in a bad way. Okay, I mean, or at least not in an extremely bad way, right? But it is karmic. It's the two of you are being brought together to not to like punish you for something that you did or anything like that. Not in that type of karmic way, but there's energy that still needs to play out here between both of y'all's souls. Okay, whether this is from a past life, if you believe in that, or whether this is from, you know, just maybe an energy like this person really kind of resonates close to someone from your past. However, I mean, it's going to be different for everyone, but the energies here just kind of need to play out. They need to work themselves out. I strongly feel though that it's like really someone from another life, that, you know, either the relationship ended abruptly. I almost feel like in another lifetime, like someone's life ended abruptly. And so in this lifetime, this person was definitely like very patient and waiting for that soul to come and meet them again. All right. That's a really interesting way to look at this. Yeah. Yeah. A karmic soulmate, calling in the soulmate. You were both calling in a soulmate, but what you didn't realize was that it was someone that that you kind of needed to just put, you know, the energies needed to settle with you guys. So yeah, if anything, I don't want to say this is going to be a spring fling. This is kind of like the real thing, but it's not necessarily going to be a romantic thing. It's not going to end up as a romantic thing, but it's not going to be really a spring fling either, because I don't see you guys like, you know, I see it becoming like more of like a friendship and not necessarily where you guys like break up and never talk to each other again or anything like that. But I like it. I mean, I like the energy, but at the same time, it is very, you know, there's been worse readings, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Well, anyway, Scorpio, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Let me know how it works out in the comment box below. Thank you guys so much for all of the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. Like, keep them coming. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.